Absolutely. Because what happens is with successful people, when they start moving into their passion, they find that you're gonna find this is why we said the motivation. They living with motivation that they can do this, or standing on confidence. So if you are moving in your passion, they are not lacking motivation, and they're not lacking confidence because they go hands in hand. And also with successful people, they don't get they love the journey because they don't they're not faint they faint not during this because they understand they are confident in what they're doing because they found their purpose. They don't get tired of their purpose.
You know what? And Cheryl just shared with you that I'm just interject with this quick little point. Fear kills.
Mm.
Fear kills.
But fear is an emotion.
No, no, no. But
That is
no,
a
no, no. I just want to break it down. The reason why I said fear kills, and it can kill dreams. It
mm,
can kill plans. As she said, it's an emotion. Now, I'm not saying that fear can kill if you allow fear to get into control.
yes,
Fear allows you to say, you know what? You either can face it and allow the courage
yes,
to come up to say, you know what? I'm going to steadfastly go forward.
right,
Or
correct.
you can sit there and be like, well, they said I can't do it, so I won't. That's when I said fear can kill, and never allow fear to kill your dreams.
Yeah, fear is something that we're going to go down in the next couple of ones that we're going to talk about because fear is a biggie. If you don't learn how to ride fear, it's a natural emotion that you need to learn how to ride through it because when you resist the fear takes over and that's how it can kill your purpose and your dream in you. So we're definitely going to go. That's a whole segment in itself. But the other thing that we want to continue on with, I have to warn you about your passion. I want to do this warning, this PSA. Let me just do warning, warning, warning sign. Now, people can be very passionate about things like singing, dancing, basketball, football. And like my husband's a football coach, and there's certain things that we know that. And we say like how the mother say in church, oh baby, bless their heart, Lord, they try, bless them, baby, bless their heart.
We
When they
know
up
they
there,
can't sing.
we know they can't sing, Lord, but bless them, Lord, bless them. Oh Lord, bless them. So we know that. If you've been in the church long enough, oh Lord, bless them. Preacher. So and every week they go up there and they try to sing, or every week they try to go in there and do like a tackle or whatever. I'm going back to football because Greg is a football coach. And the thing is that the person goes up there to do a dance or a song or whatever, and everybody is subjected to this. But they're passionate about it. They're passionate about it. So here's the warning. Everybody except that person knows that they're not good at it.
Mm.
They're not good at it. So your passion can get you but so far. So I want you to know is that you have to realize when something as a passion for you may not be the thing that's guaranteed to get you where you need to go. So that's a PSA warning. So going into that, and what do I mean by that, Cheryl? I'm not here to be a dream killer. I'm not here to be a dream killer. However, we need to learn this. And when we go into the second thing of how you could do it, when you're in passion, that's great that you have a passion that you're passionate for and you could do that. And this is something that you're going in synergy with. But operating in your strengths is what you need to jot down into finding your purpose. If finding your purpose, you can't get it through your passion, it's something that finding your purpose through your strength. What do we mean by that? So you got to ask yourself a couple of questions, just like you ask yourself a couple of questions about your passion. You're going to ask yourself this. What do I do well? What are my strengths? What are my gifts? What are my talents? And what unique thing sets you aside from someone else? Not a copycat, but what is the unique thing that sets you aside?
You mean I can't just copy somebody?
No, you're not going to get very far.
Oh.
You're not going to be a success. Not if you're a copycat. Because everyone
I
has
can't be
that.
a Xerox copy. I can't just take someone's blueprint and just say, you know what, their blueprint for success, I'm just going to follow it. And then as I follow it, it's going to take me. Cheryl's absolutely right. Everything that comes for you has to be done by you in some actualized level. I don't care what vibration that you're moving in or navigating through, regardless if you're a therapist or a teacher, a coach, a cook, priest, doctor, lawyer, whatever it is. There better be that light that's emanating inside of you that allows that passion to come up to say, you know, there's a reason why I became a doctor. There's a reason why I became a lawyer. There's a reason why she became a therapist. There's a reason why I became a teacher. There's a reason why that we love to give our time, because you know why? Know why we can give our time? And I'm gonna hit you with this nugget. I'm gonna throw it right back to Charlotte. The reason why we can give our time because we control it.
That's good.
I'm gonna leave that alone. For some of y'all, it's gonna hit you, and some people's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, what did he mean by that?" See, the reason why we can give our time is because we control our time. And by having the ability to control our time, that means we manifest destiny for ourselves. So no one's punching in our clock for us to say, oh, you can't do this, or you can't go here, you can't do that. So by being able to be having some level of control of the path, then you have the ability to navigate and migrate what it is that you want to give as being a part of establishing your goal.
All right. So, one thing you cannot be successful in doing things that you don't like. So one thing you have to be successful in doing is doing something that you do well. So this is the strengths that we're talking about. There are many pitfalls that some people go through because they're doing something that they don't like, and that you can't be successful. So what happens with that? People don't pay attention to average.
Ooh, say that again.
People do not pay attention to average.
Did y'all get that?
So you can't be successful being an average and a copycat. Ooh. The spotlight will never ever shine on you. So if you just want to be average, you can't really help anybody really just being average. So because people don't really, it's statistically shown, people don't really pay attention to average people. So if you're average, and I'm not saying anything, is if that's what you want to be, but if you want to be highly successful, you gotta get out the average category. Because average, you'll just have an average business, an average career, an average life, and you're just not making any difference.
Can I just interject real quick?
Average doesn't make a difference.
You are extraordinary.
That's a good word.
You are an overcomer. You are above average, moving towards excellence.
That's great.
The reason why I can say that is, in order for you to be listening to us right now, or even viewing us on this video, you are probably 1 in a million to 1 in a billion. In order for your body, for this temple to be here, to be able to receive us either via your eyes or your ears. You were never meant to be average. People have allowed themselves to be average. Now, when you make the choice to say, you know what, as Cheryl just stated, that you're not going to navigate at that vibration where the herd is here, and you want to navigate up here, that's when you start to change the vibration within yourself. And once you change that vibration, you'll understand, and you'll start to come to your realization that you're not average.
That's great. So I heard this, and this changed my life, and I think this is the way Greg and I live our life. We live in a type of way that it made me the way we operate with our children, the way we operate with our clients, the way we operate with how we live. Stop working in your weakness. Stop working in your weakness. This is going to help somebody out there, because if you're looking for your purpose, and what do you mean by that? So this may go against everything you believe about weakness. Now, I know that I'm going to find some resistance here. However, If you can just open your heart and your mind to hear this and just consider something new and walking into something new, you may just find your purpose today. From this moment on, stop working in your weakness. And this is what I'm going to tell you. It's very simple, and it's because if you work in your weakness, that means that you're working from a weak place. Okay? So just like people can't can't dance or play football or can't sing, I want to tell you, quit doing something that you're not good at.
Or have enough sense to hire someone to do it for you.
So, however, how our education, I'm just going to say a little thing, how our education is set up is that when we, like for me, if you're not good in Greg is a teacher, so if a student gets a D in English, right? If a student gets a D in English and has an A in math, what that teacher will say is, everybody knows in unison, you got to work on English. You got to bring that English grade up, right? I'm going to tell you, that is a blessing in disguise. Because guess what you know? You know that you're not going to be working with words or anything like that. You're a mathematician. Your whole thing is your strength lies in your math. Your strength lies in your math. Your strength is not lying in your English. So what you need to do is cultivate that. That's a strength for you, because not everybody can do math as well as you. If you're not cultivating your strengths, start looking about what you're good at. Then this is a separate way. If you already have passion, you know what you're going to do. You know, if you're good at something and you're passionate, you're running in that, that's good. That's wonderful. But if you got to find and you got to start to narrow down how you're going to find your purpose in life, this is another way you could do it. Start going through your strengths. Start really, really dissecting what your strengths are. And Greg is going to have a good a little thing here about what makes somebody's strength. Just an example of a strength is about Lawrence Taylor on his strengths and about his a long time ago with him being a teen.